Hi guys, I hope your day is going well and you're making the best decisions for yourself and your loved ones. Today's reading is about what's the best way that you can align your frequency. You can align to the frequency of love. Okay, so we have here. Oh, let me just Palo Santo and yeah. So while I'm getting this ready, so one way you can align yourself with the frequency of love is to go within yourself, to look within yourself. Another way is to do some research on the esoteric knowledge, or do some research on esoteric knowledge, or even some occult knowledge, not occult knowledge, or some arcane knowledge. And I'm also getting here that somebody feel like they owe somebody to go to reach out to somebody about some information that pertains to love. Something about pink and something about red and green as well. So just give me a second here. And then we have the heart rose quartz. So some of you could be something about your heart and rose quartz. Okay. So yeah. So look within yourself. Something about the number 7 and 36. So I'm seeing, or I'm getting, your spirituality and your wisdom. You could be a humanitarian, very charitable person. You like to give to people. You're wise and confident. And another group of you, or you could just still be a truth seeker, an analyst, intuitive, very intuitive, a perfectionist, and very spiritual. I'm getting on the negative note is withdrawn, moody, and skeptical, or resentful, careless, or maybe even distant from other people. Okay. So some people could feel like you're distant, or these weaknesses that I just mentioned, they could feel like that has something to do with you, or you could feel like somebody is with their love. Okay. So let's get into what else can best help you align with the frequency of love. Okay. Let me know if you can hear me well. I'm having a little technical difficulties with my phone at this time, but it's okay. Hey, I can't pronounce your name, so I'm gonna just say BG. Hey, how you doing? I hope everything is going well for you too. So let me know if you can hear me well. Okay. So we're gonna see what like I said, arcane, you can get into esoteric knowledge, or just look within yourself. I'm feeling like you're intuitive to know to look within yourself to tap into the frequency of love here. So let's see what else we got going on here. Hi, Rachel. Let me know if you can hear me well. Okay. So this is what I was saying earlier. Somebody feel like they owe somebody something to do with love, and they may be separate from somebody right now. Okay. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon, or somebody could feel like a breakup could be occurring. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So you may be paying attention to some things. You may feel like somebody is not in the frequency of love towards you. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So this is you aligning and looking within yourself, and give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So if you are really love with somebody, this could be family, this could be a friend, or just a partner. It could be a partner any kind. You may want to take what resonates with you with which card, or this could be all in one person's life, but just work on your partnership. Or maybe that's why you want to separate from somebody, because you may want to work on yourself, or you may want to separate from some type of a relationship if it's not a partnership like a family member or a friend, because you want to go within yourself to seek love for yourself, probably, okay? Which is actually a good thing. So let's go into the love oracle, and then we'll get deeper into this fell out. This came out last week. So I'm just shuffling. These cards have a way of coming out when it wants to. Why would you ask me that question? And why would you ask me that question if you already know the answer to it? And obviously you probably don't know what tarot is, because these ain't tarot. I'm doing a collective reading. If you want to do a personal reading with me, you can check me out in my description box, Michael, for a personal reading. And one thing about tarot is, like, if somebody does a reading on you about your future, you could make the decisions and change that future. So if you have like good things coming in your life, for instance, if you make negative decisions or choices in your life, your future can change. But tarot is past, present, and future. Oh, okay, here we go. Healing. So some of you want to imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So something about healing within yourself, healing a relationship. See? I'm also getting, I'm also getting that if you are in a relationship with somebody, if you have a sensual or sexual relationship with them, you could be into tantric sex, okay? Where it's more sacred, okay? Or this is what you want to do. Something about somebody's touching you as a massage, or somebody could be a Reiki healer. You know, they may feel like somebody that they care for or love, this look just like their heart, has some type of touch. Their touch is sacred to their body, or their touch feels good to them. Or you could just have somebody that massages you, that helps you with massaging, okay? See, let me get one more. Okay, playfulness. So yes, this is what I'm getting, playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So yes, you may, some of you, I feel like if you're not in an arguing or a very toxic relationship, you could have a relationship that's too serious, and you may need to have some more playfulness, some more flirting, some more intimate talking. Find some places or somewhere you can go to have some type of fun. And oh, the sun is darkening my skin already. To have some fun and yeah, intimacy, something about that. Okay, so let me get the angel deck to see where else you can align yourself to the frequency of love. What else can help you align yourself to the frequency of love? Some of you may, like I said, you need to take time to yourself and separate yourself from a situation or some type of relationship or something, so you can look within yourself to have more self-love for yourself. And like I was saying last week, self-love is the best way to any type of love frequency, is when you really care. Go within yourself and love yourself for who you truly are, and change some things. So yes, letting go. Something about letting go. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. So some of you need to walk out of a friendship or a relationship to resolve loving yourself, to heal from something. Some of you may have an animal or something about a dog, okay? Oracle cards. This is what Michael was saying. So looking at these oracle cards, You are able to discern answers and guidance to yourself and others. So this is me giving you guidance, to give you guidance for yourself and others, okay? So this is basically, it's just like the Ace of Swords, or the King of Swords, or even the Queen of Swords, when it's the truth. The Ace of Swords is the truth, okay? What I'm saying is the truth. And I'm doing oracle cards right now, not tarot yet. And something about your heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. So you getting into the frequency of love is going to help your heart's desires, okay? And you're getting guidance from your whoever you feel like is protecting you, okay? Okay, and options. You have options. You need balance in your life. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. Okay, so something about loving yourself or getting into the frequency of love for your career, your heart's desires, watching oracle or tarot card readings for readers that you feel trustworthy can help you, okay? Because some people find oracle cards and tarot cards to help heal them with some things, like a form of therapy in a way. Okay, see what else the angels have to say. I haven't even been outside that long and my skin just got dark. It's getting darker. Okay. My skin changes so much. Because this morning my skin was really light. Even my oldest son, he's light skinned, and he was telling me about it. And I'm like, now I went out in the sun for like 30 minutes and my skin just darkened. Okay. Oh, this is too many cards. Okay. Oh, this is backwards. That's why. Hold on a second. Let me get these cards together. I feel like that energy was right. Okay, let me go. What? Okay. Sorry for the pause. I'm just taking more time to do my reading instead of rushing. Okay, so let's see what the angels have to say, since they're guiding you and getting discernment and clarity here. So something about your parents. Your parents may have taught you this about the frequency of love. The divine truth is that your parents eternally love you in the best of their ability. So your parents truly love you. Your parents have something to do with the frequency of love. Or remember, if you have very loving parents, remember the love that your parents gave you. Okay, something about music and something about the moon. The angels are helping you heal from any past, any pain associated with your mother and father. So you healing pain from your mother and father is helping you to align yourself in the frequency of love. And this is also a part of love. Healing is a part of love, okay? Something about your parents, okay? Okay, so I did say something about your family, your relationships, okay? Oops. So your third chakra, you speaking about something to somebody. This is what I was saying earlier. It's going to help you align with the frequency of love. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth to somebody that wants to tell somebody something about their hidden feelings. I'm getting hidden feelings when you give in a relationship your chance. I was picking that up, being playful, to, something about hidden feelings. You are a powerful light worker. We can say for you to be powerful. So your light working energy, if you know you are a light worker for your life purpose, is going to help you align in the frequency of love. Your spiritual power brings great fortunes and loving service to the divine. So your love and you entering in the frequency of love is also brings you fortunes and loving service to the divine as well. And your sacral chakra, you are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, and processed foods and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. This is basically what I was saying earlier. Stay away from things that gives your body no balance. Like I was saying earlier, stay away from things, something about flowers. Stay away from things that may give you addictions. Stay away from processed foods at this time because your body is going to pick up those energies. If you stay away from these things, it's going to help you align to the frequency of love to help you look within yourself. Um, you have to stay away from harsh items, situations, and relationships. So if you're in a relationship, you feel like it's a little toxic or a little harsh, or just the person may be harsh on you, or they rigid on you, they rigid on the relationship, it's time for you to separate yourself at this time so you can align with this frequency of love, because that's what's going to ultimately help you with that. Okay, it's a pretty good reading. It's different than what I normally would do. So let's get the tea. Oh, let's see what else can help you align with the frequency of love. Margie got the tea. You can go check her out. Margie got the tea. This is her deck. She's dope. This is her deck right here I'm using. Okay. Let's see what else can help you align with love's frequency. I'm getting that a lot of people told you you're a chosen one. Your mother or your father could have told you you was a chosen one. Something about the 144,000. I did say 36 earlier with numerology. It equals to 9 as well as this. So something about the number 9 as well. And it's something about your wisdom, because the number 9 is coincides with wisdom. Atlantis. Something about Atlantis that has something to do with the frequency of love. Or maybe you love something about Atlantis or something to do with Atlantis. You could be having dreams about this. You could have been doing research on this or just trying to get something. Okay, synchronicities. Okay, 222, you may have been seeing 222, 333, 444, 555, 1111, and 1010. 444 is protection, so that's meaning that you're being protected by your guides. 555 is a change. Something needs to change. And 1111 is just your alignment. Being aligned and balanced with your frequency. Something about change. Something needs to change in your life for you to align with the frequency of love. Okay, you have a lot of loving energy within yourself. Okay, find some movies or something that makes you laugh at this time when you separate yourself from these letting these situations go. Okay, and something about a tarot reader. So that's the oracle reader and the tarot reader. That's funny. Michael, I think you're intuitive. I did say that some people are intuitive here, because the oracle cards came out when he was, I took it as a joke, Michael, that you was saying that. Took it as a joke, a funny little joke. So oracle cards and tarot readers. So me doing a tarot reading and oracle cards on you right now is giving you confirmation and clarity on entering into the frequency of love. So since it says a tarot reader, I already did the oracle cards. I'm gonna just tap into some tarot cards, okay, and see what these tarot cards has to say to help you align with the frequency of love. You may already know this, so this is just giving you confirmation. These little bitty cards, they're so cute. My hands are not that big, so these cards are actually easier to use and shuffle and stuff. Okay, there we go. So we have the Queen of Cups. Somebody is very aligned with their emotions. Creative, idealist. Okay, so something about your ideals, being creative with your ideals, it aligns you. It makes you feel synchronized with the frequency of love. Okay, the Queen of Cups is an emotional balanced person. So something about you separating from somebody so you can feel more emotionally balanced. Here goes those pink flowers again. Something about a Scorpio as well. And yeah, so a female, a Queen of Cups, a very somebody here could be motherly or very nurturing, or this could be your mother. The Queen of Cups also speaks about intuition. You're very intuitive, okay? You could be moody sometimes. I did mention that sometimes some people could see you as moody, but something about having your cup halfway filled or filled before you give that energy to yourself. So you're being nurturing to yourself. It's going to help you align in the frequency of love as well, okay? Let me get 2 more cards here. Okay, we have, let me turn it this way, mental anguish. So you guys are mentally, something about your mental anguish. Like this could be how you feel about this relationship that you're having, whether if it was with your parents, a friend, a family, or a lover. This is how you feel. Also with this Queen of Cups, it's also telling me about the central part of your relationship. Okay, this mental anguish that you have, a lot of ideas. It may be too many ideas for you right now, or you have somebody distracting you in some type of relationship, somebody you live with, or you just speak to a lot. Okay, it's like you're feeling like you're mentally, you feel like you maybe just need to give up on this relationship or just move on. So I'm getting somebody is ready to move and separate from somebody, more so of a relationship, because even after they sensual, they intimacy, they just feel drained. It just doesn't feel whole. They may be creative in the bed to try to make things work out in this relationship if you're not celibate, and it just seems like the creativity and the ideas that you have for the bed may not be working out. If you're a man trying to satisfy a woman, it may not work out. You may need to separate yourself to get to look within yourself. The hermit, look, stay in hermit mode. This meaning stay to yourself so you can get the enlightenment that you need. Spiritual mastery. So I told you, you guys are spiritual. Okay, so in order for you to gain the spiritual insight more so with this frequency of love, with you looking within, you need to stay in hermit mode. Stay to yourself. Separate yourself from people, toxic relationships, situations, food. If it's not people, you may need to separate yourself from drinking. If you like to drink, separate yourself from um, an animal that you may feel annoyed with at the time. We all have feelings sometimes. You don't have to abuse somebody or abuse an animal or anything just because you're annoyed with it, or you just probably just need space. Okay, you could be a veterinarian. You may need a break from your job. Somebody may need to have a break from their job. Something they do at work, they need to separate themselves from a food. If you've been eating out a lot, or the food that you like is tasty but it's not healthy, uh, eat a salad for a week to help you align with the frequency of love, because it's going to connect you to your inner self. Okay, if that makes any sense to you. So let's see, let's get deeper on what's the tea of this, and then I'm going to call it a night. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I hope this music is not too loud. Let's get some physical features of this person that you may need to separate from, whether it's a relationship, whatever. Somebody's name could be Al. Somebody's name could be Land. Something about Land. Somebody's last name could start with IS. Somebody's nickname could be Ant. Somebody's name could be Lance or Laney. Somebody's name could be Tish. Somebody can go by AT. Somebody lives in Atlanta, Georgia, the state. Okay. Something about somebody's alias. Okay. Something about a gnat, or just somebody just coming around annoying you. They come around and you get annoyed, like this energy, the Nine of Swords. Okay, you probably just be annoyed or something with somebody's energy. You may need to just break from somebody. Somebody likes to tan here, okay? I got a tan, you see. You see, I like it. Something about sitting down. Somebody sat down. Something about knitting. Something about a slit. Somebody could wear a skirt that has a slit in it, or something that has some type of material. See this material right here? It can have some type of slit, or something that you need to sew back together. Okay. Something about a tent. So somebody could camp. They have a tent, or something about a tinted window, or just tinted. Somebody could feel like you're closed off in a relationship. Okay. And this is because you're not in line in the frequency of love. Let's get some physical features of this person. They could have short hair, okay? Or they could look like this. This could be a man and a woman. Because a lot of men nowadays, they have long hair too, and they wear ponytails. It doesn't mean anything. It's just, you know, it's a different age we're in. Somebody can have medium length of hair, okay, that you're dealing with. Somebody can have a piercing in their mouth, okay, or some type of piercing around their lip. Somebody can have blue eyes that came out of my last reading, okay. We have somebody with black hair. We have somebody that has blonde hair, blue eyes, and we have an average height type of person. So I'm getting that could be the male, okay. This could be features about you, or these could be the people that you've been mentally thinking about. Should you or should you not leave? It's calling you mental anguish because you're not sure, or you know what I'm saying, like something like that. Something about, okay, so let me see where my cutting thing has went. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so this came out, not this. Where is it? Okay, so I have a new deck. This was out when I, was doing my reading. It came with this deck. So I'm getting somebody needs to cut cords with somebody so they can find their frequency aligned with the frequency of love. Somebody needs to cut something, or cut something, split something in half, go a different path. Okay? Since that came out, I didn't even know I was going to be using these cards. Just go with the flow. So, oops, see, look, the heart went in reverse. So somebody wants your heart. They want to connect with you, but you have options. Now, when you have options, especially for men, they need to know, like, you can't just be putting people on a shelf and then bringing them out when you want to. That's not what it means with options. It's just saying that you have multiple choices to choose from. You have different doors, different opportunities, different possibilities that you can walk into. That doesn't mean that you can go mistreat people and just put them on the shelf and like, oh, you're my option, I can sit you there for a year and then bring them out when you want. That's not, that's misconstrued. And a lot of people, especially males, I'm just saying that that's from my experience as a female, they will do that and think that's, oh, you're an option, so I could just put you on the shelf until I want you. No, that's not what that means. Jealous of someone else's success. So somebody could be jealous of you. You could be in a relationship with somebody, whether it's a friend, a family, or something. They envy you because of something about your career, because it says something about consider the possibilities of your careers that will consider the career possibilities that you open to you. So you have options, okay? And somebody is jealous the fact that you have options to success. And this jealousy that they have towards you, this envy they have towards you, is not in the frequency of love. So you have to separate yourself from this person. You may already know this, okay? We have somebody that likes to sweet talk. So this like love bombing, wants something. So somebody somebody put somebody on the shelf and they just come and sweet talk to you, and they feel like you'll go for it because they want something from you. You need to see that, Silver, you need to let that go, okay? So that's all somebody does. Miss Perfect. So somebody could feel like they're Miss Perfect, thinks they are better than you. Somebody in a relationship with you, or this person you need to cut off, they think they're better than you, okay? Or they think they're all of that in a bag of chips, which you can feel that way. But if you're doing wrong to other people and you're not in balance with yourself, that's where that has to stop, okay? You're not all that in a bag of chips, because we all make mistakes. Even if you're doing everything you're supposed to do, if you have a negative thought, that's a sin right there. You know what I'm saying? So everybody have something negative about them, but it's about the balance and what energies you display to others and to display to yourself. Somebody has rotten energy. This came out in our last reading. Somebody's a good girl that's gone bad. So somebody feel like somebody was a sweet talker. The female was cool. She just comes to you when she wants something from you. She's rotten now, has a stank attitude. She could be jealous of something with your career and money. She may think she's perfect, or you could reverse it, and this could be a man in your life, okay? Because this is masculine and feminine energies. I don't like to be, you know how people on YouTube, they be talking about, oh, women this, women that, women that. That ain't even a woman. They worry about too many women and stuff. Men this, men that. I'm not that type of person, okay? So this is masculine and feminine energy. It can go both ways. Take what resonates with you, okay? This could be, somebody could have something about pink. Somebody could have pink hair, or their birthday just passed and they have some pink balloons or something like that, okay? Take what resonates. Everything in this reading is multiple readings. See, look, this was at the bottom of the deck. Family ties, family dynamics are influencing the relationship. So something about your family. This is basically what I was saying. Something about your family. You may go on Sunday dinners or something, or you always go to your family. You might need to separate yourself, or just get you a plate and leave before the conversations get a little sticky. Somebody in your relationship or this dysfunctional family, the function or the dynamic of your family could be keeping you from the frequency of love, or you feel like this family dynamic is not in the frequency of love and you're trying to go within yourself to find it for yourself. Okay, trying to figure out what's wrong. Okay, let's see what else. And Michael, I wasn't being rude. I was just being real. Like, you came on my page. You know exactly what this is. It's tarot and oracles. Come on now. I really think he was just doing it as a joke. I don't think he was being rude. Okay. But it was actually kind of funny. Keeping up appearances. Keeping up appearances and acting like everything is fine. So this goes back to that, where's that tarot card at? This person is getting out of bed after they have intimacy with somebody, and they just keeping on an appearance for the relationship when they know it's not together, or just the facade, just to be at peace and stuff when they should just be leaving. If you got to do all of that to be in any type of relationship, you may as well leave, because now you're being in a different character that is not you. You're being basically not humble, and it's fake to yourself. I mean, the last person you should be fake to is yourself, because you got to live with yourself. Okay. Ego check. Somebody needs to check their ego. Somebody that thinks they're perfect and can't make no mistakes needs to. You may feel like they need to check their ego in order for them to align with the frequency of love with you, because they feel like they may have lost you in some way. Interactions are forcing you to confront your own ego. So the only thing I feel like you guys may have an ego is just the alignment of love. And I mentioned everything you could do before that, but you may feel like this other person that you need to walk away from, that's not in the frequency of love, or this friend or family, whatever, thinks they're perfect, and you know that they need to check their ego. Okay. And you can like and subscribe to my channel. Anything you need to know about me is in the description box, because I don't mention that a lot, because I know a lot of readers or just people on YouTube, they enforce that a lot, and I'm just a natural person. I just feel like you're gonna do it regardless. You're either gonna like the video or you're not. You're gonna watch it or not. But double standards. So somebody can have weird standards. This is the path I was talking about earlier that needs to be cut. Different people are held to different standards. So you could feel like somebody's standards are contradicting, or it's just too much. Like I was saying, that the relationship is rigid, or they just asking for too much, or it just doesn't make any sense. Where's that card at? Yeah, you could feel like where is that card at that aligns with this, that they're just contradicting the stuff that they speak about. Okay. You could feel like your parents do this. You could feel like your parents were hypocritical. Okay. Some, like I said this earlier, some needs to be balanced. Some of you could be Libras, or into law, or a judge, or just something to deal with the court systems. Okay. Something about gold, and somebody's wearing a mask. Okay, this is that appearance. It's not balanced. This will be, yeah, it's not, and it's, you want to put a balance to it. Okay, it's more chains on this side than it is. So it's like you need to put more energy and love frequency within yourself, into a fake facade person that's just sweet talking you just to get something up out of you. Or I'm also getting that this person is putting too much in your relationship when you're just trying to be simple. Okay. And I'm gonna get one more to get. That was the spilled tea. We're gonna get what's the tea of what's going on, and then I'm gonna close it out with a positive reading. Okay, a positive message. Then I'm gonna end this. Okay. I'm trying to do my videos 30 minutes, but I just go with the flow. Okay, because all readers know that you don't end the reading until your guides, the people, the guides that's helping you say so. Okay, so let's see what's the tea, what's more of the tea. That was the tea being spilled, so we finna do what's the tea. Okay, so looking you up. So somebody's looking you up. They watch you, study you, getting information about you. They could be stalking you. You probably know this, and it's annoying. They're looking you up on Google to try to see if they can find out where you live, to try to see if they can get your information. One thing you don't have to worry about, even though it's open, if somebody look you up online and then something was to happen to you, that person is going to be what they call that. They're going to be investigating that person just like they investigate the other closest people to you, because they can look it up online, FBI and stuff. They can look up online and see if you paid to see where somebody lived at. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be one of the suspects. Somebody look you up online and they found out where you stay and your phone number and something happened, they're going to be a suspect as well. So you don't have to worry about that. But this is just letting you know that you have somebody trolling you. Okay? Somebody's crying over you, sad, hurt, and upset, etc. So this is what this energy was. This is basically what I was getting with this. Somebody's upset, crying over you. They wish you was in bed with them. They wish you could spend a night with them. It's driving them mentally crazy. Okay? They're crying over you, or they will be crying over you when you get out of a relationship. You could be dealing with a female or somebody that likes glitter. This looked like the image of the appearances that I had put out for it. Okay? Somebody's going to be hurt and sad and upset that you're going to be aligning yourself more so into the love frequency. Okay? And then you're going to hit the jackpot. Winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money is coming towards you. This could be the success I was talking about that's dealing with your career. You may even done a scratch out. You may have won the lottery already or some type of scratch out, or you may just miraculously go in there and just be like, I'm going to just go and get a car and win some money. Okay? Look, somebody is stalking you. Okay? Somebody is stalking you. They're looking you up, watching you, and they're obsessed with you. Okay? They want to know more things about you. You could be ignoring somebody. Somebody animal could be ignoring them. But you could be ignoring. It says, why be way, go with the flow. You could be, somebody wants you to go with the flow or something when you just ignoring them. They say ignoring people is the best medicine than attacking them back. I'm good at that. Because a lot of people, like when they have a problem with me, the only thing they can really say is that, oh, I don't like her because she minds her business. She doesn't talk to me, or she's ignoring me. So that's all you got something to say. But I thought that's what people really wanted. But hey, this world is weird. So people are weird. The world isn't weird, but a lot of people are weird. So you may need to just ignore somebody that's stalking you. They keep calling you, texting you, and something. They probably feel like you can care less. No car repo, car issues. This person may want to sweet talk you to help them pay for some type of car note, or to something about their car. Okay, somebody carless. Okay, they may want to call you and sweet talk you so you can give them some type of ride. Okay, watch out for that. And you're uninterested. Okay, you're going to be going towards the frequency of love within yourself. Okay, you see these two people separated in that car right there. See, be careful about having this person in the car, because it may be a conflict right here, and you could avoid it. Okay, something about a tree, a cloudy day, a lot of grass, a red, something about the color red. I said red and pink earlier. Okay, so let's end this with a positive reading. A positive message. Okay, because you got somebody stalking and looking you up. Okay, let's, where is, oh, okay. Yes, a lot smoother. I know my addictions. I'm addicted to cards. I know it's other readers got way more cards than me, but I feel like I ain't got enough. And I will go through each card and use them, even if I don't use them all the time. And I will remember, like, I don't let people in my house to be stealing, but I remember. I'm so organized, it don't even make no sense. Okay. See, look, creativity, like I was saying, enthusiasm, you're different from most people. This could be why somebody's crying over you, because they know this. So this is a self-care, okay, because it says go within. Go through your rituals, because you got people that's confused. They're like, you're doing rituals, you must be worshiping the devil because every day you Palo Santo your house. Stop. When you take a shower every day, when you get up and cook, when you get up in your home and you clean, that's a ritual. When you sit on your bed and you pray to the Most High, that's a ritual, okay? People just don't label them as a ritual, but your routine, every day if you make a schedule, a routine, that's a ritual. So you need to go back into your rituals. Maybe you like to plant flowers. This is what I'm seeing with the flowers. You may like to plant flowers. Maybe you need to go outside and look at the butterflies. Go look at the nature. Go look at your favorite tree. Water the grass. Water your plants. Get a bouquet of plants. Okay. Study yourself. Okay. Study yourself with simple rituals. Oh, steady yourself with simple rituals. So steady yourself, like continuously to do the rituals that you know that's going to help you stay in alignment with love within yourself. That's going to put peace. Do the dishes, fold laundry, water the plants, make a cup of tea, let wisdom sneak up on you. So this is what I was saying. Aligning yourself with the frequency of love is going to ultimately bring your wisdom to be more potent and strengthening than it would normally be. I said this before this card came out, okay? And I'm just going to keep it at that. And then I'm going to end this with a mindful message, okay? Okay. Tap again. Okay, so let's get a mindful message, and then I'm going to end this off with that. Oopsie. So it says just breathe. See that root with the tree? Go within yourself. Take a look within yourself to go to your root. Breathe. It's easy for me to return to the present moment simply by breathing. If I'm feeling anxious, worried, I close my eyes and breathe in deeply as I picture myself filling up with white light. Then exhale and envision stress and tension leaving my body. In this moment, I am free to gently stretch, okay, and open my eyes, feeling refreshed. I know I've been stretching a lot. I have this stretch thing. It's a string that a lot of dancers, you know. Then when I used it, whatever I would have got in 2 months of just doing floor stretches and stuff, I got that out in one day, and I just did it again and released tension and stress, worried and anxiety or whatever was going on that I had in my body. It released it. So it put me back in the root. So it does work to stretch. Even if it's just a little bit, if you're not advanced, a little bit like me. But a lot of you are into breathing techniques, or you thought about it, or when you get in this mental anguish, or like with all of this energy from this person, you may need to feel like you need to breathe, okay? Stay emotionally stable, okay? With this Queen of Wands, stay emotionally stable, okay? You may be crying, or you may have shed tears over somebody separating themselves from you, and that's okay, because it's just going to help you align yourself in the frequency of love, where you're going to get this wisdom, okay, epiphany of wisdom to help you with your life, okay? Loving friends, this comes out a lot in my readings with you guys. Some of you are still deciding if you need to have these friends around. You have some toxic, stagnant friendships that you need to release yourself from to help you align in the frequency of love. I surround myself with people who inspire me and grow together with me. So if these people are not growing with you, you got to let them go, okay? Oh, okay. Hi, Madbird. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Let me hold on a second. And then so let me read it. I surround myself, okay? So my friends raise me up and okay, my friends raise me up and hold me to the best that I can be. I am loved, unconditionally supported throughout my journey. I release old friendships which may be toxic or keeping me stagnant. So it's saying separate yourself from that and let go of these toxic friendships. A lot of you that be watching me, or just somebody's energy, you have some toxic friends around you. If they're not bringing you, raising you up in healthy ways, you're growing in healthy ways, and not letting you be the best of yourself unconditionally. Now, not unconditionally, like if somebody's smacking the crap out of you and they physically harming you, you don't unconditionally love that. You get out of it. But I'm just saying, like, if you make a silly mistake, or whatever, it's not that big of a deal. You can let that go and just still love the person. If they're not loving you unconditionally, it's not putting you in a frequency of love. It's not aligning you with that. If they're not supporting you on your journey and they have something to say, they're trying to distract you, that's not in the frequency of love, okay? So you got to watch out for that stuff. Like I always say, you can be your own best friend. You may have some pictures of them that you know how you go back when you want to separate, and you be like, dang, you don't have to throw the pictures away, but you can at least separate yourself from a person and go in hermit mode, like I was saying earlier. Okay, so hold lightly. Somebody wants to give you a hug. Hugging people can help you align in frequency of love. If you make sure when you hug the person that they have a good energy, because you don't want to, that to backfire on you. I take the things and people that come into my life lightly, not holding on too tight, so that when it comes time for them to let go, okay, they may go smoothly. This does not mean I love any less or not value, but that I am open to the changes of life. So this could be you letting somebody go. You could give somebody a nice hug if you break up with them. If they're not crazy, you may just give them a hug and say, I much love to you, and I gotta do what I gotta do, and do it lightly and nicely, okay? As long as just do it evenly. If they're doing it nicely and you know the vibe, you can nicely let people go. For some people, you gotta be harsh with it. It depends on how they are with you, but most of the time, it's best to just let it go. Like a lot of times with me, I just tell them straight up, or I won't even tell a person. I just won't speak. Okay, and I'm not to be arguing or talking about something. If it's like, if you think about the whole situation, depending on who you're in a relationship with, sometimes you just gotta let people go. You don't even have to speak or give them a hug. You just gotta be like, I'm just not gonna talk, because it may lead to a conflict. If it's been red flags, like it said in here, like pay attention to the red flags. Sometimes it's probably just to let that go, because if you talk to this person about these things, especially if you're dealing with somebody that may have a mental illness, or they're narcissist, or they have a high ego, it can just lead into a conflict of an argument that's not necessary, because they're immature. So sometimes you just got to lightly let people go, and slowly do it the way you do. And another mistake, I'm pretty sure you guys know that if you're letting go of a relationship, just go within yourself and heal from whatever problems that you had in a relationship before you jump into another or start dating. A lot of people nowadays, they get out of relationships, get out of friendships. She's gonna be my new best friend. You've been out of that relationship for 3 months. At least give it 3 months, so you can give you time. Like, you just jumping and jumping and jumping, and then that's why things is not gonna work out for yourself or others, okay, or a relationship. So maybe you have rose quartz. Keep that around you. It'll help heal your heart. Okay, your heart chakra. It help you align with self-love as well as love for other people. Okay, so I hope this video resonated with you. It gave you some confirmation, clarity, some discernment, something. It's a lot of different stories going on, but the main idea is to go within yourself, to align yourself with the frequency of love. Okay, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you in the next video. Let me see what Madbird was saying. So, what are energies of your partner, okay, towards me? Is reunion possible? Is it guided? Confused. What is guidance? Very confused. Okay. Enough mixed signals from his end as well as certainly not. If you go back and look at my reading, Madbird, from the beginning to the end, I think though you will have some answers right there. But I'll pick out a card for you. You said, what is, are you guys, is reunion is possible? Because I did say, okay, so look, I don't even have to pick up no cards. So that you're the person with this part of the reading, because other people, they may separate. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, okay? He's sending you mixed signals. Watch out for the red flags, because that came out earlier. It says watch out for the red flags. Okay, if somebody's giving you mixed signals and it's always a down part to it, you probably should just start separating yourself from that. It can be hard when you're close to people and you're attached to them. You may need to withdraw yourself. The more you withdraw yourself and go within yourself to find the frequency of love, the easier it will get. Sometimes it can take years for people to but the more you, let me see if I can get something to help you with that question. You said, is it reunion? This tongue twister. Reunion is possible. Is it reunion possible with you guys? Okay, let's see. Let me get the pink tarot deck that I have here, and I'm gonna give you an answer to that, Mad Bird. Okay. Because you wasn't rude and you were respectful, I'm probably just gonna give one question to an individual. Like Michael, you have to be specific if you're asking about your future. And I don't think you want me to tell your business like that deep online like that. Okay, so let's see. Mad Bird, is reunion possible for you and this partner? Is reunion possible for you and this partner? Is reunion possible for you and this partner? This wanted to fall out, but it didn't. 1. I may have to get my book. 2. Okay, blue, the Empress. So you are the Empress of this relationship. He sees you as marriage material, if this is what you wanted to know. You will reap your rewards okay. He feels like you're a marriage material, you're considered family. Okay. So I'm getting that reunion is possible with you guys because he sees you as marriage material. He may want to have a child with you. And something about your career, reaping your rewards with your creativity, okay? He may feel that way, giving you mixed signals because because you're down to earth, you're grounded and stable. It may make him nervous, or the fact that you have a lot of friends. If you don't have a lot of friends, you have a lot of people. Him looking in, he may feel like you have a lot of people that you or other people that may look at you as marriage material, as well as he may even think that you have you're popular in some type of way or form. Something about the number 3. Okay. He feels that you're a natural and you're very productive. So hold on, let me see something real quick with this Empress here. Okay. Give me a second. I'm going off the energies here, okay? Let me get a deeper understanding of what's going on. Let me look at these, because something told me to get those cards, because pink and red is very significant. Let me see what other colors are. Yeah, pink. Yep, pink. Okay, so yes, it says yes. It says yes. You're in your family. It says yes. Reunion is very possible. Okay, he sees you as beautiful, nurturing, or he wants the same thing. He wants you to be the mother of his child. He feels like you're central. If you lay with him, he may feel like you're central in the bed. He may want to, or he thought about. Okay, so if he feels this, he's feeling like you're marriage material. He feels that you're very creative. You're central. He feels like you're very feminine. That you're motherly. Okay. He may feel like some guys, if they're not ready to have kids, they probably back off a little bit. Let me see something. Yes, he feels something about the number. He feels these things towards you. He feels like you're family oriented. Okay. So yes, there's a possibility of reuniting with each other. I don't see anything negative, but I'll just tell you to go back in the reading so you can pick up some more insight on what's going on, because a lot of things I said, I don't even remember what I said. I just know I was going with the flow of the reading. And so, yeah, something about harmony, and he feels like you're central. So If he's giving you mixed signal, he could be possibly trying to propose to you and throwing you off. I'm not saying it's true, but it's a possibility because I got a reading, I think it was last week or the week after, somebody's giving somebody a ring, something about a ruby ring, and it was red. So, but, okay, so I'm just going to leave it at that because I don't want to say too much or too little. I'm just leave it at where the card's saying. So, but if you really want to know, he feels like you're beautiful and you're motherly, okay? So I hope that resonates with you, okay? You're welcome. Yep, I like that evil eye too. Yep, rebuke all of that negative energy out of here. Got my bell for protection. That's what this means. This means protection. It can mean money. It's not negative like people be thinking. And I got my bell. So rebuke anything negative. Rebuke anything negative from you guys is that's get away from these toxic energies. Take away all these energies that addictive energies that's not bringing you into love frequency. Take away all of the energies from you guys that that you're sensitive. Take away chemicals, unwanted foods that's bringing you down or whatever that's keeping you from these to enter into these love frequency. I'm just trying to remember. Yeah, take away situations, harsh items, situations, relationships that's sensitive to you. Okay, avoid that. Okay, avoid processed foods at this time. Avoid chemicals at this time. Okay, avoid it. This is what this is going to do. It's going to keep protected because it says you're protected. It's going to bring in what ultimately needs to bring into you. Okay, so I hope that works out for you. That bell. I hope it does something for you. And yes, thank you, Mad Bird. I like it. Your name is funny. That's funny. And I hope you have a good rest of your night, okay? I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. I mean, later. I don't like to say goodbye. I like to say later. Okay. Yeah, that's funny. Your name. All right. See you later.